You okay? Where'd I hit you? Okay, ready?
So, our first time flying a really long time. I think it was almost 30 hours.
Yeah, well, we get to the airport and we had to make sure the bags were obviously underweight. And the girls just kind of chilled on the side, right?
Don't I?
No, chilled on the side. It's fine.
Everything was fine at the airport.
Good. It was good.
At Dallas.
And then we had a 16-hour flight to
Hong Kong.
We got business class. Me and Mom.
It was awesome.
They got upgraded.
Because of my leg.
Sort of. It was the best ever, though. So we were all spoiled on that 16-and-a-half-hour flight.
Wait,
No.
Y'all
We
should-
were spoiled.
That's what I meant.
Worst flight ever. My
You
knees
didn't
were
do it,
like
though.
cramped up. The
See,
whole
my knee
time.
would
It
never
was
fly.
I did catch Channing one time eating food when she thought we were asleep.
Up in Hong Kong and went to the Centurion Lounge, which was good.
It was good.
They were very friendly.
That's a big airport.
It was huge. Took us a
Pretty.
while to find.
But it was nice to have a little break for a while.
Yeah, we were there
All
We were there 4 hours.
4 hours.
Hong Kong for 4
Trying
hours.
to get the military everywhere.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
no, we pushed her really fast. We had fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Everyone fought over pushing me.
It was fun.
Did everybody
Me and Lexi.
watched you because you were?
You were just like back there your phone, like, and you had
You're
everything.
like,
You were just
take
like,
care of me.
I literally had to.
had to.
Yeah, Centurion Lounge, and then a 4-hour flight to Singapore.
So we got to Singapore at
12.
12:15.
Yeah.
But by the time we got through customs and stuff, it was like
1:30.
1:30 a.m. And we were gonna book that really night, I forget what it's called, the Crown Plaza there. Supposedly it's like the nicest airport hotel in the world. But we changed our minds and I was like, you know what? We're gonna be so tired, just gonna need a place to sleep. Let's just get an Airbnb for cheap. And I found one and it was in Chinatown. No big deal. So I think our cab driver was like, is this the address you really want me to take you to?
Yeah, he was really concerned about where we were going.
And he
He's
like
like,
circled the neighborhood several times, and then what did you see in the neighborhood, Savannah?
Well, he said, oh, and there's the red light district.
I didn't see it.
Me and Dad look out the window and we see naked girls on beds like prostitutes.
Behind sliding doors.
And we're
So-
like, ooh.
At 2 o'clock in the morning. Literally the alley behind where we're staying.
But props to the Airbnb guy when we finally
Steven!
we pulled up. He was waiting for us in the gate. It was
Steven,
gated.
if you see this, you're a real one.
I really met us there. He took us up the elevator, the lift,
The lift.
They call them lifts here.
and said we couldn't even think. He basically just handed us the keys and was like, the gate code's blah 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 blah.
Don't drink the water in the shower.
Don't drink the water. Yeah. He left us some cold water in pitchers.
In the fridge.
Fingers crossed. I couldn't get in the shower because the shower was cold and
Mom
been
didn't
traveling
use
that
cold
long.
showers.
So granted, we get in at 2 a.m. local time. We've been up for 30 hours, and then we can't go to sleep, and we get up at 6 a.m.
All night long, we kept saying, I told David the next morning, I said, I kept waking up going, why isn't it light outside? I went to bed. I didn't go to bed till 3:30 in the morning, and I kept waking up going, like I've been asleep.
That's what I did.
It's not light. It's not light. It was the longest night ever.
And
So then we wake up and we're like, okay, like we can do this. This is like the hood, but it's cool.
it's a little bit more than the hood.
And then it was more than the hood. Then I found a letter in the cabinet that said
From the health department to the owner.
that
Steven.
Dang, is it
Just
called
kidding.
Dang fever
Yeah.
was going around the neighborhood, and they could not gain access to Steven's
Dang.
place to inspect it. And I looked at David and I said,
Yes.
we out.
We out.
See ya.
I don't care. He doesn't give us our money back. Not messing around.
So within 30 minutes, we were out.
So it was like, oh, as we're driving up to Marina Bay Sands, we were going to stay there the next night anyways for one night and splurge. So we just decided that it would be easier to be in a hotel and not move again. So we just booked another night or that night, and it was not as expensive.
Pulling up to that hotel after where we had been.
Oh.
So anyways, we get there and they say the room's not ready. We got there like at 10:30 in the morning. So we're like, that's great. They held our luggage. Let's go walk around the area outside the big mall. It was
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
with the lily
Lily pads. And
Yes.
that's right.
And then I've checked my email and our room's ready, and we're all like, yay!
That's awesome.
So we went up and changed and got in the pool. It was amazing. One of the most amazing sights.
I love the pool.
The 57th floor.
Marina Bay Sands, if you see this, thank you.
Best.
We love it for your room.
We were still like going strong because I think it was adrenaline. So I was like, let's go to Little India. And I think the whole family was like, we've already experienced Chinatown. I'm like, let's go. But that was something I've never seen before.
With the
That was-
smell,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
The smell.
And the gross food.
And the way that people, how do they eat them? How
And
do
the
they
way
eat-
the people stay with us.
they eat with their fingers, like literally shoving it in their mouths. I had never seen that.
And
Smell.
they drink
When
stuff
you walk
like
into
this.
something and you're just like,
But I respect it, and we can't be negative. We're gonna be careful.
It's just a different culture.
Totally different culture, great experience for the kids.
it was just very different. We liked it. It was just very different.
Oh, we did get some food.
Really?
I liked it.
No, I like
It was
the
like
food.
fried
I just
something.
like food though.
We didn't like
Oh,
it.
I like the fried thing.
You just love food.
I do like food.
I like
too.
I just like the fried.
We liked the watermelon drink thing, kind of.
You did.
No, the fruit in Southeast Asia is the
The
best.
fruit and
Perfect.
It's so
it's
sweet.
so
I can
good.
live off the fruit
I had a
here.
strawberry shake today.
She got it.
Because
from
that's
me.
literally ice cream.
It was literally perfect.
Well, we also went, and you talked about the mall.
Well, so we went to bed that night feeling like we were in paradise. Woke up, did the pool again because we're there and you have to do the pool if you're there. And then that afternoon, and we had our view. We got to see the
Lights.
gardens by the bay,
Yeah.
and the lights every night go off.
Cargo ships. You look out, so there's
there's
gardens by the
tons,
bay,
yeah.
and then you look out, there's like this huge like bay. Like that bay, and there's like all these cargo ships everywhere.
And one
Not
time they
just-
were doing a race and
Not just cargo
Oh, yeah,
ships,
but-
like all these
yeah.
in little mini canoe things.
It was crazy.
Amanda noticed it.
So we decided we had to go to Gardens of the Bay. The
Gardens
next
by-
day by the bay.
Didn't like it.
I did.
No.
We weren't that impressed. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's, but the
It's
cloud
just
field
I
trip.
think we were just
Average.
tired.
Yeah.
The
Well,
cloud-
And they
Yeah.
charged $2 for a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it was $100 to get in, and it was supposedly the top. Well, it is. It's the tallest indoor waterfall. In the world.
But it wasn't even a waterfall. It,
It
was
was
water
sewers.
going off of a little thing.
It was sewers.
Yeah,
It
it
wasn't
was.
sewers. It was like a gutter.
It was a gutter coming out. It was like
It was very pretty. All the flowers were pretty. It was. It was
Yes.
very good.
The flowers were pretty.
So if you want to give us a refund, we won't be.
we went on this thing
We
where
enjoyed-
you walk on it like on the air, and Mom got scared that we were
Not like
gonna
that.
fall.
We hated it.
It was actually really fun.
hated what?
I
Oh, jeez.
It's a joke.
It felt like a field trip though, kind of.
That's what they kept saying. This feels like a field trip.
Oh, it did.
But we
It's
did
very
learn
educational.
about plants from other countries, so that was good.
No.
Oh yeah, what's the
Yeah.
plant you call? You're like the
Fuzzy one.
fuzzy one. She goes, "Wow, it's fuzzy."
I remember one of the Australian leaf or something.
Drink something.
Yeah. I really
So we went to bed. Very happy again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't talk about food.
To the mall.
The mall. The first time we had Asian food, authentic, was actually in the food court, but everyone told us it was actually legit.
And
Sweet and sour.
And
Sweet
at
sour
that
chicken.
mall, they have the best Australian burgers are the best burgers you ever have, but they have the best burgers at that mall you'll ever have.
They have
Sweet and
the
sour.
best sweet and sour ever.
Well.
The burger flavor was something that we have never tasted before. We all were kind of flabbergasted by it. Like, what is the deal? Why is this so good?
Australian cows.
I asked her, I said, where's the beef from? She said it's Australian.
Australian beef.
So Australian cows are the real ones.
But we're from Texas. Like, I don't feel like that should be the case. But
That was the best burger.
oh, and David and I went to the casino one night.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
We all did.
Real did?
Yeah, really late. Just we had to go check it out.
Just to see it.
I
He
didn't
plays
realize.
like 3
I wanna
games
see
of
it.
craps. That's it. But what was so funny is they have robots instead of waitresses to bring you drinks and water. They had like robots going around.
Yeah. And you went up there and just picked what you wanted, and then it would just like extend out and hand it to you.
That
It
was
was
pretty
weird.
fascinating.
It was fascinating. But all in all,
We're not done yet. We checked out and
We went to the West
to
End.
the West End.
Shout out to the West End because
End was legit.
guess what? I know the West End's
Amazing.
gonna see this
It
because
was better than
the
West Bay Sands.
the West in Singapore follows us on the Where To family, and the West in Singapore is the best hotel.
It's better
that we
than
went to
Marina
in
Bay
Singapore.
Sands.
We
I would
would
say.
have stayed there the whole time if we had known. We got
It was
there
amazing.
and they were so nice. I don't think we had such a great experience at Marina Bay Sands except for the pool because everybody was foreign.
And there's so many people there.
It wasn't the Singapore
Yeah.
people,
Super
which are very nice. So when we got to the West End, they were the Singapore people, and they were so nice, so helpful, even though they can't understand a word of what we're trying to say.
we're trying.
We didn't think that would be the case, but we are the foreigners. Even though they speak English, they don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, and there's
It's very
also,
hard to
we were
work.
outside eating at this like pool area, and it was their Independence Day thingy,
Oh, yeah.
and these huge jets. Wait, what are they called?
F-35s.
F-35s. They were like go over you with like the flags. They would do like these cool tricks and stuff.
And then like
Very neat.
it
Bomber
was so
came
loud.
out,
I
too.
thought it cracked the sound boom.
Yeah, they had Apache helicopters.
Yeah,
like,
It
Oh,
was
that's
just a
fun.
celebration leading up to their National Day.
I thought we were getting bombed.
Yeah, me too. Cause we had this
By our
big,
own
and I thought we were getting bombed. And at first I said, "Is that thunder? No. Is it a bomb?"
But back to the West End. So they're like, oh yes, we'll have some appetizers out and drinks at night. We went in there, it was like a full meal. And
Yeah.
we've been paying a ridiculous amount of money for every meal. We were so grateful. What was that, spinach dip?
Oh, yeah.
They had chips.
Mom.
That's her love language.
And, you know, free breakfast. Okay, you know, the girls will find like some toast and muffins or whatever. But it was like full on omelet station, eggs any way you want it.
Yep.
Like lobster thingies and so all in all, I think that Singapore was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Well, it's not tropical beach, but for what it is and
It's
visiting that beautiful city, I think Marina Bay Sands, I think we enjoyed the pool, but kind of the people.
It was definitely a once in a
Next
lifetime.
time.
I would go back to the West End
Experience.
Singapore.
Okay, yeah, the West in Singapore was good. I liked
It
that,
was
but
amazing.
not Little
And the
Italy
night
or
market.
Chinatown.
So
No.
You see me back there, I will run away.
Run away.
To the West End!
yes, what
They will
everyone
accept me
said.
because they are nice.
What everyone says about it being a very clean city, that is very, very true. But
Beautiful.
I didn't really
There's no
see
trash
that.
It's so clean, but there's no trash cans. You're like, where do I
Yeah.
throw this away? They're like, just take it.
They're like, take it with you.
Take it with you.
Take it with you. Like,
To where?
Twin.
thank you, Singapore. We
Thank
think
you,
you're a great
Singapore.
city and you have great, great people.
You
That
have
was a lot of
fun.
fun.
And you have amazing food.
No, you don't.
Yes, they
Yes, they
do.
I didn't think so. I just like their fruit. You have amazing fruit.
That's
You
what
have
you said
amazing
earlier.
beef.
You're just
Well, it's Australia.
amazing. I love Singapore.
And we
Is there
like,
Australia?
we like the sweet and sour chicken.
I like
Maybe we'll
your
branch out one of
shell.
these days from that, but it was good.
3,
2,
2, 1.